All right, it's November 21st, and yeah, can you believe it? We're a week away from a 4-day weekend. I mean, we need it after we just experienced like 24 hours of heartbreak as we thought we were losing one of our favorite, our best, my favorite, probably yours too. Local band here out of Phoenix, Playboy Manbaby. Alright, if you didn't see it, we can get into it. Alright, so yeah, on their socials, I'm going to use their Instagram here. You probably saw this. If you didn't hear it.
After a lot of thought, we've decided that Playboy Manbaby will no longer be a
Gasp!
band. We've enjoyed being a band. We've gotten to share so many
What?
new experiences
What?
with all of you.
That's probably what we were all reacting, right?
All the friends we've met.
Well,
all the
then things happened. Then 24 hours later, this happened.
Playboy Manbaby is no longer a band. I would like to introduce you to the Playboy Manbaby Corporation. The Playboy Manbaby Corporation. It's time to treat
We were
the country
played.
like a business.
Or were
we?
we?
Gotta stop being a band.
I mean,
start being a
maybe I do
business.
want to talk
We're
options.
done with art. We're done trying to say something, trying to change something, trying to make something
well played.
that makes people feel left alone.
They went from wanting to be politicians
We're wrong.
to
Apologize.
corporations.
We've seen the light, and we here at Playboy Manbaby Corporation are now focused solely on what really matters, providing shareholder value. So please, welcome to the new chapter, the Playboy Manbaby Corporation. We're not a family, we're not a band, we're concerned
Man,
with one
they're
thing,
soulless,
and
right?
one thing only, and that is making as much money as possible. Here at the Playboy Manbaby
Then,
Corporation,
also
Violence
this.
coming
This is
January 6th.
further brilliant.
That's right. The brand new Playboy Manbaby album entitled Violence is hitting the streets January 6th. This is the
Weird,
first
right?
full-length Playboy
It's like
Manbaby album since 2000.
The second time I think I've heard of
Cannot believe it's true. It's
stuff
produced
happening
by
on that
Zach
day.
Barber from Fitlar. We're
You know,
really
violence.
excited about violence. And we really hope you are too. Because whether you like it or
But this
not,
is brilliant,
violence
brilliant.
will be everywhere
Yeah,
on
so
January
we went
6th.
through like, what,
That's
24
right,
hours
Violence,
of
brought to you by the
trauma.
Playboy Manbaby Corporation.
We can pause that. Yeah, now I'm getting another tattoo. I'm just gonna mention it. Well, possibly be able to show it off here soon. But how about that? They're not breaking up? Guess we're gonna have to find out. You're gonna have to stay tuned. But we're getting new Playboy Manbaby music, and I'm fucking stoked. But also, before I jump into anything else, make sure to mention I do have a correction from last week. Yeah, as you can see, the correction is it had the E9. I didn't read the decimal correctly, so the lotto thing was incorrect. But the other two were accurate. If you are living a lifespan of 80 years per the National Weather Service statistics, the odds of being struck by lightning are higher than a rare side effect of those COVID vaccines that anti-vaxxers seem to be just petrified of. And then, you're way more likely to get into a car accident. So, yeah. I still am fucking pissed at that part. Like, people are somehow afraid of the fucking vaccine. Even though they're more likely, they better just stop fucking driving, because if they think those odds are way too high for them with that vaccine, and they want to harm everyone around them in the community, that's on them, I guess. But anyways, other things. We got other things to talk about. Better things. Of course, I also got to say, just in case you're like, when is he recording this? It's like, the sun's, that was a good joke. Also, right now I am in the middle of moving speaking of the website, I am in the middle of moving it, and it turns out I maybe filled the capacity of the data that's on my original host, so there may not be a post on there for a day or two, but I'll try to get the concert calendar on there. But speaking of concert calendar, we got shows to go to, at least if I'm feeling alright, and I know you guys, if you're feeling alright, we got shows to go to, so let's go.
Every show Joe knows where to go. From the marsh to the mellow, everything that you should know. Every show Joe knows where to go. From the marsh to the mellow, everything that you should know. Every show Joe, every show Joe, every show Joe. I go to all of the shows to bring you the hype of the Lord. Every show Joe, every show Joe, every show Joe.
Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I'm recommending shows with artists that I think fucking rule. I think you're going to probably think fucking rule. And then maybe if you don't know the ones around it, or you don't know the band I'm telling you about, you're going to just still probably think they fucking rule. Of course, also, as you can tell, always advocating, as someone dealing with long COVID for the last 3 years and 4 months so far, chronic fatigue namely, and some brain fog. I always advocate for masking, especially as we're getting into flu season, and especially as we are still dealing with COVID and trying. Your odds are lower, also as touched upon in last week's segment. I think I touched on it. Oh wait, yeah. Of you're less likely to long COVID if you're vaccinated than. So, just saying. There you go. Regardless, mask if you're going to an indoor show as a courtesy to everyone around you. Protect yourself and, help the bands that are on tour not have to pause because they catch something. And it helps make the spaces more welcoming for immunocompromised friends and anyone else that may be of risk. Like, apparently myself. I didn't know I was. But also, COVID has so many different, symptoms, and it affects people differently. So, you could be giving it to someone who's going to deal with way worse symptoms, like me with long COVID. Or, so don't be a dick. Simple. Also, other housekeeping, of course, you're wondering, what is this awesome song that's playing underneath this week? And if you're not already angry, turning it off. Thanks to the Coven, thanks to watching the Coven Phoenix's social media. They're running contests for best genre, bands, all that kind of stuff, And I'm finding some new music, and it's so fucking cool. Some cool local music, too. So what you're hearing underneath this week's episode is the song that they'll grab off of their Bandcamp from the band Tripolar. The song is Bog Song. That's a good name. And yes, it's what do they self-describe as punk, hip-hop, punk rap. I think it's fucking great. And I can't wait to hear more. Or maybe I should go check out what's on the other apps. But yeah, fucking awesome. Go check them out. I will have another band next week that I found through the Coven. So, there you go. But yeah, and then other housekeeping, be sure to like this wherever you're watching it, assuming you like it and you didn't get angry at me because you seem to be upset at people telling you the matters of health affect people around you. Yeah. Be sure to like this where you're watching it, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Blue Sky, Threads, and Instagram. There you go. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free. You get notifications when any of this content gets uploaded. And then also it helps me out because those numbers, once you reach a certain threshold, they give you, a fraction of the millions of billions that they make in ads. So, I can make a little bit. But because I don't, I have a Patreon. Patreon.com/EveryShowJoe. Yes, Patreon.com/EveryShowJoe. Repeat that, where it helps me out. Anything you want to donate, you're welcome to do it. $1 a month, $5 a month. I got those things set up. Thank you, everyone that does donate to me on there. Think of it also, the rigmarole is all spaghetti eyes right now. But normally, I'd say the $5 one. Think of it like buying me a soda or a small beer or something at a small venue. Definitely not that arena stuff. But yeah, anything you contribute, thank you. Appreciate. Helps me with web hosting costs. As I said, I'm moving my website and to a new host and to make costs a little cheaper. So it helps me with that. That helps me with when I am able to, with the help, get to a show, gas money, all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate everything that people give, and thank you so much. What else? Oh, you can check out the website. I can't post anything new right now until I get some memory stuff fixed and worked out and it moved. But I can say you can check out all the articles with my proper photography, with a proper camera. Proper, right? DSLR. But yeah, you can go check out all the bands I've taken pictures of over the years since 2016, posting to the website. More going back on the Instagram. So plug the Instagram. But also, yeah. But with the ones on my website now, I have to do writing and tell you why I think those bands are awesome and what songs maybe they played or whatever. Also, I got annual updates of all the things I've gone through with my long COVID experience on the website. And that's where I also post these concert calendars so you can see the text, which once I can post to it, I'll try to get this up a day or 2 or 3 late, but it'll be on there. It'll be on the Facebook Also, I'll have it pinned with the text versions too for easy access to check out until then. But yeah, so there's that. Of course, other things to mention is that every week, gotta stress, fuck racism, fuck misogyny and sexism and transphobia and homophobia and all this hateful bullshit that's been just popularized, emboldened. What other a synonym or I'm forgetting the word, but that's what brain fog is. It's like it's there, but it's not. But yeah, anyways, fuck that shit. I like to give ways that we can be emboldened and push back and do positive. Let's push back in positive ways and help make changes and all that kind of fun stuff. So I've got links to this over on everyshowjo.com. You can find it on the Get Involved section of the website. It includes the 5051 movement site, where those are people who help organize the No Kings protest and others pushing back against this fascist fucking administration and their racist bullshit and their, well, basically they're anti-anything that's not a white dude, white cis dude. So there you go. But yeah, so you can go check their stuff out. And I also have links to go donate to Medicaid aid or medical aid for Palestinians, UK donation site that you can go to help. That's trying to help the Palestinians there with that whole fucking genocide. We also got, of course, a good resource here for the Arizona side is the Abortion Fund of Arizona. I got a link to there. It's a great just information resource on top of giving you information on choices and things you might need medically for making choices with the reproductive system. So there's that. And then, yeah, links to like the Phoenix one, the Black Lives Matter, Who Dare in Action, another great one, fighting racism and trying to also just take down systems with it built in and put stuff back in its place without it. So they're not just removing it, they are building something back up in its place once they do make the change that they're striving for. Also got, let's see, links to 1 in 10, great LGBTQ organization, ACLU, a great organization that's been fighting a lot of this administration's shitty actions. I think that's what we'll go with. Also, Stop Asian American Pacific Island Hate, First Nations.org. A bunch of great organizations listed on there. Go check them out, including locally this. Well, it's an offshoot of the Sidewalk Project called Feed Phoenix, helping our homeless here in Phoenix. And they work with our local punk scene, like a bunch of great stuff. Go check that out. Most of them have ways to get involved in activities, and if you don't have the time, you can always donate, like I have, to the ACLU and to Planned Parenthood and a bunch of other, yeah. And at least, no, I'm looking for stickers for reference. It's, yeah. I mean, I do have my Planned Parenthood sticker that they gave me. Oh, I do. Yeah, and I know the Children's Hospital here in Phoenix, I've also thrown donates, like a bunch of us. Which, go find things that you think are awesome, go donate. Let's help make positive change and help just fight back against idiocracy, I think is the best way to put it. Anyways, and then after that, get back. We're here wanting to support our favorite bands, our favorite musicians. Go buy their merch, like this brand new Snooper shirt. Fucking great brand new album. Go check that out. Also, but yeah, they make the most from their merch. Go to that merch table, go to that merch website directly. The artists make the most off of that stuff, so to support them there. Get that skate dead, get that hoodie, as we're actually kind of cooler here in Phoenix now. I don't know if we're permanently cooler, but we're definitely cooling down a little bit. And it's hoodie weather, so you might get the band hoodie. Go just support those artists and support them that way. And then the most fun way, the way that I wish my help would permit me to do a lot more, but that is getting out to live show, getting out to those awesome venues, supporting the venues, supporting the bands playing. And yeah, I got some awesome stuff for you for your Thanksgiving week, starting tonight, Friday, the 21st. We'll start with the top. We got a birthday show with the Asswife Junkies, Glitter Vomit, Skeleton Army, Idle Vice, and Whiskey Famine over at the Time Out Lounge, 8 p.m. Got Holy Nightmare, Sturdy Ladies, Knife Fight, and Scorpion vs. Tarantula over at Ground Zero Studios. We got Stateside with Troubled Minds, Gem over the Nile Underground. There is also one that popped up into my radar tonight, really. We got the Belfry Bats, the Still Nights, and the Voodoo over Chopper John's, 8:30 p.m. Madman Theory, they're playing with the Blood Feud Family Singers over at the Dark Side over at the Tempe Farmers Market, an 8 p.m. start. Got Taylor Acorn with Wilt and Practically People at Crescent Ballroom. We got Slushy Presents Food Drive Benefit Show featuring Riverview Ward, Julian Julian Hernandez, Smiling Strangers, and I lost it. Ollie's Honey and No Beach over at MySpace Phoenix, 7 p.m. Which, yeah, also that's another. I got like 2, at least in the canon in the barrel. There we go. There's the phrase. Of some local bands that I just discovered, checking out some of these and buying their music over in their Bandcamp. That's over at MySpace, so 7 p.m. once again. And then we also got the Chocolate Fountain Experience, the Yod and Mark Norman in the 2020s at Last Exit Live, 8 p.m. Then down to Tucson. Speaking of Playboy Manbaby, at least one member of them, we got the Tox Hards playing with Spaceman Bob, Robbie from Playboy Manbaby's solo rap project, which is awesome. It's down at the Groundworks down to Tucson starting 7:30 p.m. Then Saturday we've got I was going to say a handful, more than a handful, it's like 5 handfuls of awesome music. And of course I have to support my friend and happy birthday with Chingona Fest. Chicana Fest. I'm already butchering things. Sorry. But yeah, with Friends in Matamoska headlining, which is fucking amazing. We also got Hyperminds, Mafia Russo, Lesser Rockstars, Man in a Maze, and a band, like I said last week, an anti-vaxxer band. I'm not going to pro them with views like that. Fuck that shit. That's at Yucca Tap Room, 7:30 p.m. Then, if you're not there, then you're probably over at Fear. Yeah, the band that I thought their last tour was the last tour, and their tour before that was their last tour. But I guess this is their last tour? I don't know. But they are here one more time. And they're also doing a signing at Zia, so check that out for the schedule and which Zia location. But yeah, Fear playing with our local Overstand Knife's Edge at Marquee Theater, 6:30 p.m. We also got the Softs with Sundressed, Belgium Tree Valley Bar, 7:30 p.m. Messer Chups are back. And it's just a special guest, so I guess there's going to be other bands, but nothing was listed on the website. But they're going to be at Last Exit Live, 7:30 p.m. There's also Punksgiving, featuring Total Bummers, a No Effects cover band, with Torn of the Scene, Without a Doubt, and Memnock at the Devil at Rips Bar, 8:30 p.m. We got Demetrian and the Bug Club album release with Archive Institute, and Hi, my name is Ryan, over at MySpace Phoenix, 7 p.m. And another Tucson one, we got Sour Trip, Jamie Quintero, Entropy Cure, and Synesthesia at Groundworks down there in Tucson, 7 p.m. Sunday, we got a pair for you. Ooh, excuse me. We got VHS Ghost with Sports Coach Mannequin, and the Blissons over at Linger Longer Lounge, 8 p.m. Blissons just hanging out down here lately. They're fucking awesome. Get there early. Just saying. And then also we got Pablo and the Poor Decisions, P-O-U-R, which is great, with Los Jones, Love You By at the Rhythm Room, 7 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, nothing. Wednesdays are a little bit for you before Thanksgiving. We got 9th Annual Fansgiving featuring the Black Bottom Lighters, the Hourglass Cats, Urban Life, Chad Rubin, and the band Breezy. I know, I wanted to say Breezy Band, but it's band Breezy, if I'm reading a little bit. Highest Conspiracy, and Mumbani at the Rock Bar at 7 p.m. We got Dead Hot Workshop with Slice Slimes, Natalie and Merrill at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. Thursday is Thanksgiving, and it looks like everyone's kind of just taking it easy, enjoying some time with the family or whatever they're going to be doing on their first of what is, I think, a 4-day weekend for many of us. And then Friday, we're back in action with music. We got Zombies with TV Tragedy, Boogeyman at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. Got Manic Monkeys, Mermaid Riot, Low C Trio, Ashley Ray, and Electrosad over at the Dark Side, the Tempe Farmer Market, 8 p.m. We also got Remy Good album release with Ellie Fern and the Evergreens, which that's a really good name. And also Steph Copen at the Valley Bar, 7 p.m. Steph and the Articles, there we go. With a solo set there, 7 p.m. And then, yeah, that's it. That's all I got to tell you. Isn't that cool? What is going to be my tattoo? Anyways, well, stay tuned. I'll show that off wherever I get it. So, where should I? Regardless, until next week, guys, be safe out there. Have fun if you're spending time with family. Be safe about it, especially with the COVID and flu and everything. Just be safe. Do what you need to do regarding that. Of course, if you're at a show, be sure to also please mask if it's indoors. And also, if you're drinking, get a DD or a ride share. And yeah, as I always say every week, when I'm not giving you lecture about how to be safe with viruses. Let the bands know that you fucking loved them. If their set was awesome, let them know. Share when you took of a picture or music or a video or whatever. Share it online. Spread the word. They appreciate that. And tell them in person if you're able to. And they're just a normal person, so you can walk up to them. They'll be fine. Anyways, until next week, take care.